Do you know what destroys more dreams than failing? Waiting. Not resting. Not slowing down. But waiting for the perfect moment. That quiet voice that says, "Not today. You've got time. Tomorrow will be better." And tomorrow comes. But nothing changes. Let me ask you something. How many promises have you made to yourself that never survived the morning? You're not lazy because you're tired. You're lazy because you're comfortable. And comfort is dangerous. Because it feels safe while it slowly steals your future. Here's the part no one likes to say out loud. Laziness doesn't make life easier. It makes life heavier. Today, I want to tell you a story. Not just any story. A story about regret, discipline, and the moment everything almost fell apart. If you've ever said, "I'll start later," this story is about you. Stay with me. Because by the end, you may never say, "Tomorrow," the same way again. In a quiet countryside town, surrounded by open fields and fresh air, lived a young man named Ethan. Ethan had everything going for him. He was intelligent. He was healthy. He had a loving mother and land his father left behind. But Ethan had one silent enemy. He waited. Not the kind of waiting that plans. The kind that delays. Every morning, Ethan would wake up, look out at his empty fields, and think, "I'll work today. I really will." But then he'd notice his soft bed, the warmth of the blanket, the calm morning breeze, and he'd say, "Just a little more rest." 1 hour turned into 3. 3 turned into the whole day. By evening, the excuse changed to, "It's too late now. Tomorrow will be better." Sound familiar? His mother warned him gently. "Ethan, land doesn't reward intentions. It rewards effort." He smiled and replied, "I know, Mom. I promise tomorrow." But tomorrow kept running away. Ethan had a younger brother named Tyler. Tyler wasn't smarter. He wasn't stronger. He wasn't more talented. But Tyler showed up. Before sunrise, Tyler worked his small garden. He helped neighbors. He worked tired. He worked bored. And people noticed. They praised Tyler. They whispered about Ethan. "What a waste," they said quietly. "He has potential, but no action." Ethan heard them. But here's the truth most people never learn. Change only happens when discomfort becomes louder than comfort. And Ethan wasn't there yet. One night, everything shifted. His mother sat beside him, her voice calm but heavy. "I'm not upset with you," she said. "I'm heartbroken. Heartbroken. Because I can see the man you could become. And I'm watching you walk away from him." That sentence stayed with him. That night, Ethan didn't sleep. For the first time, he didn't feel lazy. He felt loss. Loss of time. Loss of potential. Loss of himself. The next morning, Ethan woke up before the sun. He stood in front of his land, looked at his hands, and whispered, "Today. Not later. Not someday. Today." He grabbed his tools and started. 10 minutes in, his body screamed. His hands burned. His mind begged him to stop. "This is hard. You can do this later." He dropped the shovel. And then, he saw Tyler, covered in dirt, sweating, smiling. And that's when the truth hit him. Tyler wasn't special. He was consistent. Discipline beat talent. Action beat intention. Showing up beat waiting. Ethan picked the shovel back up. The first day was brutal. The second day wasn't better. The third day, it rained, and he still went out. Something strange happened after a week. The work didn't get easier. Ethan got stronger. Weeks passed. The land began to change. So did he. His body hardened. His mind sharpened. His excuses disappeared. He learned something powerful. Motivation is unreliable. Discipline is loyal. You don't wait for energy. You create it by moving. Every time he chose effort over comfort, he earned self-respect. By harvest season, the fields were alive. The same people who once doubted him now asked, "How did you change?" Ethan smiled. "I stopped negotiating with tomorrow. I just started, and didn't stop." His mother hugged him tightly. "I'm proud of who you became," she said. And that mattered more than any harvest. Years later, Ethan became one of the most respected farmers in the region. But when young people asked for advice, he always said this: "Laziness feels like rest, but it drains you every night with regret." The cure isn't motivation. It's keeping one small promise to yourself, daily. Start with 10 minutes. Because 10 minutes of action beats 10 hours of thinking. And remember this: the life you want is waiting on the other side of the work you're avoiding. So stop waiting. Stop bargaining with tomorrow. Today is not guaranteed. It's a gift. Use it.